girl growing up in East London. I grew up in a family, my granddad was in the army, and then I went to the Army Cadets from the age of 12 up until I was 16. During that time, I had a great experience being an Army Cadet. I decided I wanted to join the Army after leaving school. And that was pretty much our start when I looked into going to either Harrogate or to Welbeck, depends sixth form college. And I chose to go on to Welbeck and do my A-levels and then get a degree as part of being in the Army. I've never experienced anything different to my white colleagues. And for the BAME community, you treat exactly the same as everybody else, and the experiences and the opportunities are exactly the same. So I don't believe that it's a problem to be in part of the BAME community. It's just the community at the moment isn't aware of what the opportunities are out there for the BAME community in the Army. After leaving Sandhurst, I was pushed into sort of trying out a bit more athletics, a bit more sports, and I was picked up for my athletic ability over 100 metres. And they said, oh, well, how about you try bobsledding? And it's something that most people haven't even looked into, apart from watching cool runnings on TV. And I sort of went, I'll give it a go. Went out to Austria 3 years ago, did my novice camp where I learned to pilot and brake bobsleigh, and I'm now the current Army champion for bobsleigh. I wanted to give it a go because I think everyone's a family film watching Cool Runnings, and the only experience most people have of bobsleighing is Cool Runnings. So for me, I was like, I want to give it a go. And it's an opportunity that I wouldn't have got in Civvy Street. It's a very expensive sport to go try and do. You can't do it in the UK, but the Army gave me the money and the time to go away and do bobsleighing. Day to day, I am a training and ops officer within a squadron, an engineer squadron. And that for me is planning exercises, training, and what's going to happen over the next 6 months to a year for that squadron. So a training programme is something that we do daily, so what our soldiers are going to achieve each day. So when they go to work, what they're going to actually do each day in camp. If we're going to go away and do range packages or bench training, we go and plan that sort of stuff. As in, tomorrow I'm going to do a recce for a battlefield study. We're looking at Sicily, so what happened in the World Wars out in Sicily. We're going to go and visit there next year, and I'm planning that at the moment. I went out to Kenya late last year, and I was the troop commander for a construction task, and we helped build a community centre out in Kenya.
And what was that like?
An amazing 4 months, looking at an empty shell when we arrived to when we left, having doors, windows, electricity, running water within a building. For the construction task out in Kenya, I planned the whole thing. I planned everything from us arriving out there all the way through each day on site. So what we're going to achieve, are we laying slabs today, are we putting windows in, are we putting doors in, everything on that sort of progress timeline up until the last day, construction finish, we handed it back over. So there's opportunities always to learn and develop and have a chance to go away and do more education within the actual day-to-day workings that we do. Some people do in-service degrees, other people will go and choose to do educational courses while we're there, or language courses. The options are there if you want to go and develop your educational needs.
And is that something that you would like to do as well in the future?
I think long term, yeah, I'd like to go and do a Masters.
What would you like to do a Masters in?
Potentially ballistics. I don't plan to leave the Army, so I plan on staying in. I've got another year or so in the job that I'm in currently, and then I'll go on to be in a 2IC of a squadron.
And what does that mean?
Second in command of a squadron. So there's squadrons of roughly 120 people, and I'll be the second in command, so looking at how to run their daily life and what they're doing in and out of work. Diversity of the job, the people you work with, the opportunities you get.